Show her.
What, darling? What is it? A rainbow snail? Hello? Have we? Oh, there's the phone. Cuppa in the Caravan, first live show. Our new podcast from the van.
Yep.
From our home from home. Our second home.
So it's just a travel tonight.
Yep. Test the technology.
Obviously do have the kids involved as well. Are a bit tired tonight, but it's the first night we've managed to be able to do it.
And that's what's going to be the challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, try and not get Amy screaming down the microphone.
Yeah.
That's
so
not what
apologies now if she goes. She's a little bit tired. Still not having much luck loading on here.
But what do we want from this podcast? We want to share our sort of caravan experiences, our caravan trips, our hacks, any advice for people who just want to do any caravanning. We want to do live shows, live podcast
from wherever we are.
Aye, exactly.
Wherever we are, whether that be
on the drive,
whether that be where we're away. We've got a few trips lined up. Some are caravan. We do have some that are not going to be in the caravan, but we will still do podcasts. We do vlogs from there, things like that.
Hi, a little introduction of ourselves. I'm Michael, and
I'm Catherine, and we have Amy, and Joshua's just busy at the minute. So we have two kids. Both have daytime jobs. Obviously, we're not going into much of that. We both have our own daytime jobs, but we both have a passion for travelling. We always have. Been together 13 years now, and we've done a lot of travelling. Yeah. We've travelled, as far as Mexico. We've travelled
usual plane holiday stuff, but
city breaks. But then we used to have a camper van.
When there was two of us.
And we did a lot of abroad trips with that. We travelled to Slough in the caravan. And we travelled to Amsterdam. We are from the northeast, so we were able to do the Newcastle ferry, overnight ferry. The last time we did that will have been possibly 9 years ago.
Oh, that's a crime.
So yeah, we got the camper van. Basically, we started out in the camper van. We got that as a wedding present. We saved all our money from our wedding present, obviously contributed some to ourselves and got our Benny the Bongo. But then
when kids come along,
when we had Joshua,
we got to get this.
We got this, and we've had this now it'll be coming up 5 years. In the caravan. Obviously then Amy came along, loves the caravan. We've really enjoyed it. We've done so many trips so far, so many more to come.
We've just been to Wales. We've just had a Wales trip.
Yeah, first ever time any of us have been to Wales. So that was really good.
That was our last one, and our next one's going to be London. Yeah. For Christmas and New Year. How's the technology looking?
I can't get anything on here.
No, struggling for Wi-Fi on the laptop.
So what I'm doing, I've got TikTok open on here, but I just can't see our live on here.
On TikTok, or what about YouTube? YouTube Studio? Are we live on there? Have we got any comments? Have we got any viewers? Am I even in the shot? I haven't checked the framing. I don't like that.
Do you want to give it a quick check, just to check we're still live on them both? Like I say, it is a bit of a trial and error today.
Just a little introduction, the new technology.
Just check we are still.
We are live. We've got many viewers, so that's fine.
That's okay. Is that on YouTube or on TikTok or
both? Both looking fine.
I just cannot. Maybe we could.
Well, that's struggling for Wi-Fi now.
Hotspot your phone. If that's possible to do while we're still on live.
Streaming. Let's have a look. We can do this ahead of time next time.
Yeah. We do have another bit of things in the pipeline for Wi-Fi in the caravan as well. We used to have, we still have it, the router for the caravan, but we weren't really using it as much when we were away. That we just tend to use our mobile data. So but that is going to be one of our things. Right now, yeah, yours is going to work. Just need to.
So the Insta360 would have struggled then because that was on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But once we get this set up, we're going to leave this in here and just be like, boom,
yeah.
You know, come and do an episode.
We're just logging in there now. But yeah, so we got a few trips in the pipeline. We've got one coming up between Christmas and New Year. We always go away between Christmas and New Year.
It's going to be a mega trip as well. We've got the Merlin annual passes, so we're doing a lot of Merlin stuff.
So basically we're going to London for there. We're going to London. Legoland we do at London. Now Legoland, I don't know if anyone's ever done Legoland at Christmas time, but it's really good. For the kids especially. It is.
Legoland.
It's really good. Amy wants to go somewhere. Where did you want to go? You want to go and see Peppa? She wants to go to Peppa Pig World. Amy is desperate.
With
Mummy and Daddy. And Puppy. She likes to call Joshua Puppy sometimes. So, yeah. So, we are planning definitely to go to Legoland.
Day in London.
Right. I finally got some up, guys. Just bear with us.
We could do Thorpe. We could do Chessington.
Thorpe's not open for Christmas. I did look at that, but we can definitely do Chessington. We also going to do.
They do a good Christmas event, actually.
Chessington do a really good Christmas event. Because we go after Christmas, but the Christmas events are still on after Christmas, so it's fine for us. We tend to little technical issue. We go between Christmas and New Year. And that's what we like to do. We'll have our little Christmas Day family thing, and then we go away between Christmas and New Year. Yeah, we like to do the sea life in London, the London Eye. If anyone's been on there, if you haven't been on there, I would highly recommend it. It's really good.
How many times have we done the London Eye now?
We must have done the London Eye about 10 times at least. Yeah. Now, the thing with our passes as well, for anyone Merlin passes, I'm not in this frame on TikTok. We need to sort that out. So none of us is in the frame. It's just a blank.
Right. I'll sort TikTok out.
Screen. I think you need to maybe bring the tripod further back. Right, we're just working that now.
I also want to check the sound on.
Can you go to 0.5 ratio on there? That's better. That's fine. So, yeah, that's fine.
That's better. Check the sound. There's the volume coming out of the YouTube. Check it's picking up the mic and stuff.
Yeah,
that's something to check.
So yeah, if you've never done
London
Eye, definitely worth doing. We've only done this one twice with these, I think, and they both enjoyed it. Shrek's Adventure is a good Merlin attraction. It's like a walkthrough. You go in different rooms. There's different shows, sort of entertainment wise.
They're all next to each other as well.
And all next to each other.
You've got the
and then at the end, obviously, there's a big surprise in Shrek. You obviously get to meet Shrek. But at the Christmas event, which is really good, he's normally dressed in his Christmas costume. So you get pictures. Normally you have to pay for the pictures. But with Merlin, a lot of the stuff like that, you have to pay for them. So we are going to do that. Sea Life London is good. Now, Merlin is selling a lot of the London, not the London attractions. Merlin is selling a lot of the Sea Life centres, and there's rumours about stuff like that. So I want us to just get as much done as we can. Our passes.
We've been hard about dropping the passes for a while now, haven't we?
Yeah.
The Merlin passes, but we're still happy to keep them on for another year.
Yeah.
Get them all done at London and see what we fancy next year. You've already got some plans coming together next year.
Yeah.
Keep the wheels rolling in the caravan.
You do. Yeah, you have to. What I've just noticed as well is we do need to fix this cupboard up here. That is in the process of getting done.
It's in the garage.
Basically the hinge broke on it. But the thing with this sort of caravan, Unit come forward slightly.
Wait, what year is this? It's 2007.
2007. So
it's not a brand spanker.
It's not brand
With
spanker.
2 young kids, it's probably not the best thing to upgrade at the minute.
No.
It does take a few little
Thank
knocks.
you for the likes as well, Polly. Thank you for that like on TikTok.
It does get battered, it does get bruised. I have scraped it and smacked. We have had a few.
But that's the thing, you don't want a top tip for me, if you some people might want to, but top tip from us is do not buy a brand new caravan when you've got 2 young kids. I mean, these cushions, the end of drawn on, we have to clean them. We don't mind when it's an old caravan, it gives you that memories, but if you bought a brand new one, I mean, some of the prices
we lost the sky vent the other day, didn't we?
Lost the sky vent. We luckily managed to fix it, but we got some really bad winds up here in the northeast. Luckily I was in the house at the time, heard a massive bang, looked out, sky vent gone. It was not repairable, the sky vent we had. So luckily we have a break yard not far from us, and we had to get
the microphone knackered now, isn't it?
Yeah. So break yard
into the Cuppa.
Life with kids, everybody. You were looking for that brand new, you were talking over £1,000 for that car. But look me, my dad, so yeah.
Right. Check the sound on
YouTube. I haven't actually managed to get our live up on YouTube.
So sound quality is going to be butchered. What? Yeah, we'll not open the window.
Yeah. So yeah, London. We went about between Christmas and New Year. Peppa Pig World, which is Paulton's Park. If anyone doesn't know, obviously it's got your Paulton's Park, but then it also has Peppa Pig World as a like separate, a bit like Alton Towers with Sea Baby's Land. We've been once. Amy's never been, and she is actually really excited for it. So she is really excited for that.
Yeah. There's a pencil. Have we got any sound on YouTube after taking the microwave?
Just looking at that now.
Check that. That microphone's going to be knackered. Fully submerged.
Yeah.
Good job that wasn't a brand new mic as well. It was just on both, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're okay. Fine.
Right, we're just on camera, phone, audio. It might not be possible. It might not be possible with Amy, with the kids, to do the podcast, but we've got to try these things.
Even just going live at the minute and having a little chat, and then, like I say, we are aiming to do this twice a week, starting for around about 30 minutes. Hopefully upping it to about an hour, but obviously we have other commitments as well, but this is a big part of our life at the minute. Thank you to everybody that's joined on TikTok.
We've done the videos, we've done live streams, we've never done a podcast. And this is where we're going to go more in depth.
Yeah.
Like, we can go really in depth and have a good half an hour conversation, give you loads of tips and tricks. And I mean, the thing is, I don't think there's enough young people, or youngish people do caravanning, because I think a lot of people book holidays and they pay a fortune for like hotels and stuff like that. But you can have just as much fun in a caravan, a motorhome, camper. Do out the conversion of a van or something like that. You could have a mint time with that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Tenting, it's all the same sort of thing. Like, we have a lot of UK. We do enjoy our normal generic holidays. But value for money in a caravan, we just love it, don't we?
We do. I mean, we do dabble in the, your standard package holidays as well. But value for money, you can get a lot more in a caravan. We've done, right, I see it earlier, I touched on, we've done, when we had our bongo, our camper van, we did Spain twice, I think. We did to a place called Blanes, which is a lovely place, and then we did to Slough. That was just with the two of us. We have also, surprisingly, took Joshua in this caravan to Slough, and we stopped off at a few places in France, went all the way down to Slough, and then on the way back did Disneyland. We've done Disneyland 4 times, I think. Joshua's done it twice, Amy's just done it once.
Well, stopping on site at Disneyland is just eye-watering, the prices.
Yeah.
We've looked at it,
we did look, because sometimes we look out of season, and a lot of campsites in France are only open seasonal. So we tried to look out of season, and the price for Disney, it's quite crazy considering the amount of times we do like get away. If it's just your one standard holiday a year, then that's great. But we found a campsite. We were able to get Disney tickets. As you know, Disney, you're just paying your money when you get in, but it's worth it, and it's worth it to see the kids' faces.
We want to try and make Disney a yearly trip, really.
Yeah,
don't
we are looking into, at the minute, in the process of looking into Disneyland annual passes. Now, I read something, or it might have even been a TikTok video actually, of if you go to Disney more than 4 days in the year, it's actually better to get an annual pass. I don't know if anyone else has heard of that. If you have, please drop us a comment and let us know, because I mean, we did 2 days Disney last time, but we could have easily done 3. I think,
Do you know what?
with kids.
I think if we ever drop the Merlin passes, then we could maybe justify
Thank you for
it.
the like.
If we did drop the Merlin passes,
Yes,
we'll probably...
We're going to do
Annual
one
pass.
more. We're definitely going to do one more year of Merlin passes. Definitely. We're going to do one more year of Merlin.
Watch the tripod. She's gone under the tripod.
A little close up.
Right, careful.
We're going to do one more year of Merlins with the kids.
Right, careful, darling.
Then we're going to decide after that
Peppa
whether
Pig.
we drop the Merlin passes and do something else.
Oh. She's hit her head.
Another place we would love to do in the caravan is the Netherlands and Germany. Europa Park, that is Germany, I'm right in that.
Ah, it is.
Europa Park
yeah.
and Efteling. Efteling is like a bit of a mini Disney, from
Looks
what
cool.
I've heard.
Fantasy theme sort of park. Looks really good.
We've never actually done it before, so we would like to have a look at that. So yeah, we love touring, love doing things in the caravan. I mean, if we've got any caravan viewers on here as well, please drop us a follow, drop us a like, drop us a message, any tips and tricks. And
we do want to go down the caravan route.
We want to, share tips. We would like, if you've got any tips or any must-visit campsites, please comment.
Some hidden gems.
Hi, touring from Berwick. We are Sunderland, Matnams.
Yeah, red and
but
white.
Not far, yeah. So you's from Newcastle, brilliant. Looks like you do the touring as well.
We certainly do.
Definitely drop us a message, and if you've got any recommendations of campsites, that would be brilliant. So we also are looking at. We do a lot of haven sites now. Only some havens have touring. Oh, Cramlington, yeah, nowhere Cramlington is, not far from us, so perfect.
It's dark outside.
I think she wants more colourings, so you might need to take her in and get some more colouring pencils.
Do you want more colourings? Do you want to wait here and I'll get them?
Yeah. So, haven sites are really good with kids now. Some sites do tours,
I'll go get some.
and we've had some huge deals on we've had huge deals on havens where you
£20 a night sometimes. £20 a night
for your campsite, your electric. That includes your entertainment. I think she's might be coming with you. No, you just wait there, darling.
I'll go and get some colours, darling.
Campsite, your swimming, your entertainment, seaside squad. You love swimming, don't you? You like to go swimming in the caravan? Yeah? You don't? I think you do. We love to take them on the swimming, and for £20 a night it's ideal, and they're normally like seaside locations. So far I think we have done, oh that's an amazing trick, be careful you don't fall, careful you don't fall. So havens we've done Haggerston Castle, or Haggy Castle, a lot of locals call it. We've done Blue Dolphin, we've done Primrose Valley. Primrose Valley is a huge haven, really good. We've also done the one we've just done, Prest Haven in Wales. That was lovely. Just into Wales, so like from here it was like, I would say about half an hour into Wales.
We got it for Halloween as well. There was Halloween events on, Halloween discos. We all got dressed up. It was really good. The entertainment was good. Swimming pool wasn't the best. It was a little bit cool.
A little bit cold, but you know, for what, at least you've got that swimming pool.
And I mean, for what, 20 odd quid a night.
You can't compare.
You're getting your entertainment. You're getting your swimming facilities. You're getting everything that goes with haven, and for cheaper than the likes of the camping caravan club sites.
We do want to try now. Some people have mentioned it to us before, but honestly, just trying to find the time at the minute. Obviously, both working as well. Park Dean. I don't know if anyone's tried Park Deans. They're meant to be very similar. A few of them take tours. You can get cheap prices. We have got a Park Dean not far from us actually, but it's quite funny. Obviously, we've done Haggy Castle a few times, but like I don't feel like I'm away in the caravan unless it's more than 3 hours.
And I'm the driver, the solo driver.
Scarver is fine. Scarver's fine. I'll stick with that.
3 hours minimum. Oh, she doesn't feel like she's on holiday. And she doesn't drive. She doesn't tour the caravan.
I don't tour the caravan. And that's definitely your job. I'll pack it.
No, it's a team effort as well. It is a team effort. Caravanning's not for everyone. You have to do quite a lot of work. What, darling? More colours. This is enough, darling. You've got all the colours here, look. No, that's going to be it, darling. No, that's all. Look, which colour do you want off this?
Oh, look at all those beautiful colours.
Bring the box.
Oh, was he? That's quite good, Brian.
Right, alright, we're there then.
We've done Haggerston Castle quite a few times. It's quite local for us. So whether we saw them or not, I'm not sure. But I always love the entertainment at Haven. Like, it's just ideal. And obviously we did Primrose Valley as well. Again, apologise. She is getting a little bit tired, so she's a little bit needy. We'll not be staying on too long tonight. Obviously, the back.
This is going to be the challenge, really. Is how do we do it with him?
Do you want to go and choose some colours with Dad?
Come on, come and show us what you want.
Haggerston Castle's probably about an hour and a half from us, so we are hoping to get a few more of the Haggerston Castle trips in the. Probably not this year, obviously when it opens again in March. We'll try and get even a Friday to a Sunday. We can do that. Again, especially early on in the season, you can get some really cheap days. I think I've seen them, like Haggerston Castle as cheap as like £17 a night. So Brian, we from near Sunderland way. What about yourself? You can get some really cheap deals. So we'll look into that. I'm going to look into the Park Deans as well. All right, yeah, Hartlepool, not far. We often get down that way, and we like to have a look round down that way as well.
Full box of colours. Is that enough? Yeah. Alright, that'll keep you busy for 5 minutes.
She'll only want some more colours in a minute, but she does have a full box.
Right, where were we? Havens? No, we were at the Havens.
Yeah, we do rate the Havens. Brian was just saying on TikTok there that his son was one of the entertainment crews, Haggerston Castle and Primrose Valley. They're from Hartlepool. So I said it probably is when we've been there. We have done Haggerston Castle a few times. So he might have been on when we were there. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, you get free holidays in like the static caravans there. Amazing.
Nice. I mean, some of them statics are huge. This is a 4-berth. We've got a fixed bed at the back. This goes down into 2 beds for the kids. And this is just the right size for us. Fits on the drive. Yeah. And we're happy with it.
What I will do, obviously we post TikTok vids and YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. When we get a spare 5-10 minutes, we'll do a tour of the caravan and we'll put that video up. It won't be on a live stream, that'll be a video that we put up on both TikTok and YouTube.
High quality content.
Yeah. We often do like travel vlogs. If you haven't, if on the TikTok, obviously we put like a lot of shorts videos and stuff like that, obviously for TikTok. If as well you look on the YouTube channel, we have quite a lot of live vlogs on there, full length vlogs. That's riding your life. Drop us a follow on both TikTok as well. Drop us a follow, drop us a like, any messages with tips. Yeah, we're
like the ride of your life. We were more theme park attractions, sort of visiting places, which we still do.
That is one of our. We do really like the theme parks. I mean, believe it or not, a fact for you, I don't go on the big roller coasters or anything like that. It's not for me. You will go on anything. We have a couple of videos that will be coming up, but I'll keep it a slight bit of a secret. Some people may know if it's people that we know on here. So I bought Michael a really good birthday present. So there will be a video coming on of that at the end of November. All I'm going to say is it involves a bridge and it involves a bungee. So,
that gives it away a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. So there will be some videos going of that because we will be getting the photo package as well.
Of course you will.
So that is the end of November. We are also, I don't know if any of you who are watching a film up here, the Lumiere's on at Durham this weekend. So we're going to go and have a look at that.
Yeah, we'll be at the Lumiere. We've done it a few times. Is it the last year this year? It's the last time we're doing
pulling
it.
the funding on it, like a lot of places are. We're pulling the funding. It's the last Lumiere, but we will be doing it.
A few videos on that.
We will be vlogging London most days.
And hopefully doing the podcast.
Doing the podcast. Like I say, I feel like this has turned a bit into more of a live podcast. Not as much a podcast today, more of a live introduction, a bit of a chat. It is going to take a little while to set up, but I would say most certainly by the end of the year we'll be up and running, and then it'll be a strict schedule of when we're doing it by January.
Like all we need is like a theme to talk about. Like so tonight was the introduction.
Yep.
Like
we'll probably do a full one on London, about what we're doing on London.
Aye, true. One night could be talking about the gear we pack.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good one. I had 10 questions to ask you. Should we start with these? We'll start with these questions, right? I put in the AI 10 questions for Catherine related to caravanning, right? So here's the first question. Are you ready? What first got you into caravanning? Was it love at first pitch or a slow burn? What got you into caravanning?
I think for us it was mainly just, obviously we've always loved to travel. Even like from first getting together, we were going away within like a couple of 2 or 3 months because that's something we both wanted to do. So that was obviously, you started with your standard package holidays. We did actually, our first ever holiday was Centre Parks, and it was a snowstorm, and the main road, I think it was 66 possibly, I'm not very good with roads, was closed. We had to go down country lanes. It took us 6 hours, but we got there.
But the thing is, our travel was inefficient back then. So like I feel when you're paying for hotels and then paying for your leisure activities, that's like double whammy cost. So if you can take your accommodation with you, aka a caravan, it's doubly efficient and you're saving. And then we're even more efficient now. We'll pre-cook our meals in here. We'll air fry some chicken and make some lunch to take in the theme parks and the attractions with us. So the caravan to me is all about efficiency, and it was just a stepping stone from the camper van. When we had the camper van, there was the two of us. So a caravan, we were thinking, do we go motorhome or do we go caravan? And there's pros and cons to both. They're both mint. But for us to be able to have the car when you unhitch, that was the deal breaker for us.
Whenever we're anywhere, like for any holiday we're on, I can't, like especially me, I cannot stay in the same place. I have to go out and do different things. I like to see different things. I can't stay in the same place all day. So for me, having that car, what we'll do when we're at a campsite is we'll use the campsite as a base of ops. We're doing good. we'll use that campsite as a base of ops, and then we will
Go
travel.
out.
And a lot of the days we'll be maybe 30-40 minutes.
There's a lot of people who will go in the caravan and they'll watch the telly and they'll relax on the site. That's not Catherine.
No, I can't.
She
We've had a
can't,
couple
right?
of caravan days, and
It
I'm not
drives her
going to
nuts.
lie, it drives me nuts.
Especially with
I
these two
can't
kids
do it.
as well. You know.
I have to get out, even if it's, I don't know, to Aldi or something, to pick some supplies up for the caravan, for the fridge. I have to get out.
But this leads us on to the next question. What's your favourite memory from a caravan trip we've done together? What's your favourite memory from a caravan trip
From
we've
the
done together?
caravan, there's too many. There's literally too
Think of
many.
one that's on top of your head. It can be recent.
I think, you know what, and it sounds like mad, maybe a little bit cheesy, but I think for me, sometimes on it, like when you are in the caravan on the night and and it's chucking it down with rain outside, and you hear the rain bouncing off the caravan. It's not bad. On the other hand, wind in the caravan is just a no-go. I generally sometimes think, especially in Wales, if you ever go to the Haven in Wales, yes, it was amazing. But the wind there, I generally thought the caravan was going to tip over. Like, I'm not even joking. But one of my favourite memories as well in our camper van before the caravan was I booked a campsite. Didn't really look at this campsite in France.
Oh, your belly hurts. I'll give it a rub.
And I didn't really look at this campsite. It was a midway point we needed. Yeah, I'll book it. It was the top of a mountain and there was nothing around it. And it was chucking it down, and I mean like chucking it down. Put your top down, Donna. Chucking it down.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. And it was literally chucking it down, and basically the restaurant was closed, but it was a really bad thunderstorm, and
But it's them disasters that you remember, and I know exactly the memory because that sticks in my mind. You know, it was a long day on the road. We were like, as long as we get to the campsite, we'll get a meal, we'll get a feed, everything will be great. But when we got to the campsite, we're climbing up this mountain. Sorry, restaurant shut on the one day that we were there, the Tuesday, wasn't it? And I was like, oh my God, can you believe it? But like, that didn't stop us. And the thing is we couldn't even put our awning out because the weather was that bad. We had to climb up into the roof space, huddle up like little gerbils and go to sleep.
And we were only there for one night, I remember, because it was a midway point on the way to Spain, because obviously, especially when was just the two of us, we would just do a quick one night stop and then straight away the next morning.
And that's the thing, we were amateurs back then. We are a lot better now.
We did used to use a tent. We used a tent.
That's where we started.
We started with a tent with a hole in.
And that leads into the next question. What's the one thing you always pack that I forget? Or just say, what's the one thing you always forget? Now, the thing is,
chargers is a lot of the time you think about chargers sometimes.
I think you used to forget a lot more.
Yeah.
And now you've got it down to a T.
I mean, basically what I'll do, obviously, so I know we're going away like end of December. So I'm starting to pack, believe it or not, I'm starting to pack little bits in now, just so that I know
I'll open it.
that when the time comes, we are ready for it. Have you not got your other colouring book? Yeah.
So nah, I think you're spot on. It's a team effort. I think you always remember most of. If anything, you're an overpacker. You know. I've got a massive bag of washing that we haven't used and things. She packs for all weather. So Catherine overpacks. I can't remember the last time she actually forgot to pack anything. So I'll answer that one. How do you keep the kids entertained on long drives or rainy days in the van?
So for us, let me pass her my book because that's actually a story book. That's just mine.
And this one, Amy?
So for us, we will colouring books, different activities.
Tablets,
they do
technology.
have the tablets. I do limit them with that though, because obviously, you know. But in the cars on long journeys,
They're a godsend.
It's good because we'll watch those tablets. We'll do plenty stops on our journeys.
Especially for Josh.
Yeah, obviously toilet trips, things like that, services. We always also snacks, just feed them.
Yeah.
Snack bag. And to be honest,
sausage rolls.
even when I'm at home, I never ever go out with them in the car without a snack bag, ever. Because that's the first thing they'll ask for.
This one I think you've already touched on. Where's your dream caravan destination that you could tour anywhere to tomorrow? If you could tour anywhere to, so obviously it's got to be Europe.
Yeah, not really the vibe I'm going for. What were you saying with that one? Sorry, I got distracted.
Where's your dream caravan destination where you could tour to tomorrow? See if you were to tour anywhere, where would it be?
At the minute, I'm really wanting, and it is in the pipeline for next year, Germany. Obviously, Holland.
Yeah.
We actually haven't, believe it or not, we haven't toured to Holland in the
Have we not? We only did that in the camper
The
van.
only thing I find, and tell us if any of you have found the same, if you are tourists, the ferry prices, especially from Newcastle to Amsterdam, are crazy with a caravan. Absolutely crazy with a caravan. Prices. Obviously, I know what we used to pay before. So, but that is something that is in the pipeline for one point next year.
So we tend to go over to Calais, seems to be the cheapest crossing, and even that isn't that cheap as over the caravan.
I think next time we will do it over to Dunkirk, because the queues from Calais last time were really bad, where Dunkirk was free flowing.
What's the biggest challenge you've faced while caravanning, and how did we handle it?
So maybe that one's not really working. We've had, when we were leaving, it was Primrose Valley actually. When we were leaving Primrose Valley, our lights weren't working on the caravan. We had a fuse had blown, but it was a strange fuse that we never had. Or luckily we had breakdown cover. Always recommend make sure your breakdown cover includes your caravan, because that saved us that day. So they came out, they were very good actually, changed the fuse, and that was fine, but it was quite stressful at the time, thinking, because the campsite couldn't keep us on, understandably, had more people coming in, so we were just parked in this lay-by, 2 kids, and you're thinking like, how long am I going to be here, sort of thing.
I think the Sky Vent as well, that was a bad one.
Sky Vent was a bad one, because actually, if we couldn't have sourced that second hand, it was going to be really expensive.
It was 4 figures.
At least, and I found a lot of places, and you know, I understand because I know how long it took to use. A lot of places really weren't interested because it is a big job.
It's a big job.
It's a big job. It's the parts. A lot of caravan parts take a good few weeks to make.
I know. So touch wood, we don't have any more disasters. Yeah. Let's have a look. Next question. What's your go-to caravan meal?
Steak and fish.
Basically. We take the Ninja. We've got a Ninja just for the caravan. Absolute godsend. If you haven't got a Ninja or an air fryer, you need to get one, because it just takes the skill out of cooking. You can just bang it in the Ninja, bang it in the air fryer, done. And like I say, we'll do the meal for
especially with having your kids as well, because obviously you can put something in, you can leave it there, and it's cooked. So
great man.
Yeah.
So meals, we do enjoy cooking in the caravan. Again, efficiency.
If everyone could like the lives as well, that would be great.
I like subscribe to all that. Yeah. We do enjoy cooking in the caravan. Helps keep the cost down. Helps stay efficient.
Yeah.
How do you feel about streaming live from the caravan? Are you excited, nervous, or both? So this is about this.
Both, like mainly just obviously working out if it's actually going to work. Obviously fitting it in time wise, we do have very busy lifestyles, but it is a big ambition of ours as well, so and the thing is, if we've got an ambition, we will do it and we'll find the time for it, but it can be hard for that.
The thing is with this, I think we're going to have to be consistent with it, and the thing is, it's not going to be perfect straight away. Like tonight, we know that Amy is an issue.
She's currently drawn on a storybook, but we've just had to let her because
you pick your battles, you know. If that keeps her quiet for 5 minutes, like champion, she's obviously took our microphone out. Imagine if that was a DJI £100 mic.
She took my microphone out and put it in my cup of tea, so that was interesting.
So we're going to have to rethink the audio quality. I think, you know, if we can get to 100 episodes, boom, and then we'll look back at this disaster and
not
be like,
this one, because you've already done
just pick your battles.
I know, but just colouring in all the good
That's
bits.
fine. That's fine. You can pick them up for next now. What's one tip you would give families about trying the caravan lifestyle? What's one tip? It's hard.
It's hard.
But like, it's hard, but worth it. And like you need to be somebody who's on the go. So like you have to work as a team.
Yeah.
You both have each job. Like I'll do the toilet, you'll do the clothes, I'll do the hitching on and hitching off.
Make sure you're prepared. Have as much preparation as you can.
It's not a relaxing holiday. Like there's a lot of stuff needs to be done.
There's a lot of things need to be done. Water barrels. You know, you have to do your water barrels. You have to do. I mean, I go through ridiculous amounts of water. You have to do your water barrels. You've got to do your toilet. You've got to make your bed. We have a fixed bed, but for the 2 kids we don't. Not yet.
Oh,
soon.
not yet, darling.
But we have to make the bed.
Bath time for the kids.
For the kids. Obviously, most of your campsites, well, if not all of them, we go to. So certainly, always have your shower block.
Nice facilities. Block. It's rare to get a bad one, isn't it?
Yeah. Even the havens, you know, they can be a bit dated. I mean, the campsites in France, the facilities were quite dated in some of them.
Did the work?
But you take it. You're still getting a hot shower. You're getting a wash. You know, it's fine. It's the price you pay to travel.
And I enjoy seeing the different facilities as well.
Yeah. And one of our things we're going to do as well from now on, we have touched on it slightly before, but not really. We're going to do tours of the campsites we see at.
Campsite reviews.
So that'll be like a full-on video on both YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, probably Facebook as well.
YouTube full length. Do you know what I mean? We need to do caravan campsite reviews because there's people that will search it. We've probably searched for campsites before, and we definitely need to do that.
Yeah.
We've got the technology, we've got the drone, we could show all the pictures available. We could see like, right, this campsite is in North Wales, it's got 132 pitches, 6 hard standing, 7, you know what I mean, fully serviced, blah blah blah. This is the facilities, this is the block.
Yeah.
Definitely need to make it happen, like.
We will, definitely. So I think we'll have another 5 minutes on, and then we will start wrapping up for today.
Question 10.
Yeah, that's a good wrap up.
Oh no, I don't wrap it up. If the caravan could talk, what do you think it would say about our adventures so far?
Like, wow. Basically, we've been a lot of places, but it would also probably say, stop packing so much.
please, me axles, I can't take anymore.
Yeah. But it's, do you know what? It's not Mr. Beat really. Touch wood. It's not Mr. Beat.
No.
It's our home from home. We will continue travelling, and like I say, there'll be maybe the odd week. We do have a package holiday coming up later on next year, beginning of next year, but we'll still do our
The thing is with a package holiday, you're not talking in hundreds, you're talking in thousands. And like you can do maybe 2-3 of them. Whereas we aim at one a month. So that's 12 sort of caravan trips.
We are thinking to school holidays, but that is fine. We're able to do that. And then long weekends, your bank holiday weekends. I would say we're planned up till the end of the year. Till sort of February time, really, we are planned up. And then going forward, looking at the rest of the holidays from there. So, basically,
keep the wheels
rolling.
That's a motto that some bloke tells us.
Yeah, and it's always stuck with us. That was at Burbage. We are also, just a quick one before we do wrap up soon, we are members of the Camping and Caravan Club as well. Now, mainly because the site in London we use that for Alton Towers. Good tip for you if you're ever using Alton Towers in a tour. There's a campsite called the Alton Star. It's fine. It's got your facility. It hasn't got a shop or anything. It's got your facilities. It's 5 minutes drive from Alton Towers. You can't walk it though. It's like a country lane road.
No, don't
you could probably walk it, but it would be a bit unsafe. So I would say no, don't walk that. But 5 minute drive, ideal.
No, darn.
So shall we wrap it up there, do you think, for tonight?
She's just about to tip these crayons out.
There's
how long?
Hundreds in there. We've done 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
We are planning on we'll be back on again live on Sunday. I can't tell you the time yet because I'm not too sure myself, but we will be back on Sunday Would you like me? Shall I go and end them lives before she tips this box out?
Yeah.
So yes, keep the wheels rolling, everybody. That's our motto. Thanks to the bloke. See you later. How do I end the live?
I'll finish now, darling. Should we go in the bath?
How do we end the live? We're still...
Yeah, it's bath time. Do you just want to go in the house then? You just want to go in the house? Alright.